morning.
We are at Leroy Recreational Park, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Leroy Wright Recreational Park. It's just outside Cocoa Village, Cocoa Beach area, about just 15 minutes outside of Merritt Island. It's about 45 minutes from Orlando or MCO. So this is a great option. We're doing a airboat ride. It's about an hour tour. They have also 2-hour tours. So just really a great way to check out some Florida wildlife.
Yeah, you can either get a private boat or you can just book seats on the boat and they just fill them up. There's a maximum of 6 people. We actually happen to have 6 people, so we are doing a private boat, but we can't wait to check it out. There are a number of companies that actually take people out on the airboats. We chose to go with Central Florida Airboat Tours. And we booked it online. It was really easy. They operate 7 days a week. They do tours as early as 9 o'clock until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can do everything online. They have a 1 hour airboat ride, which is $60 per person, or you can do a private airboat tour with up to 6 people for $300. That's the option that we chose. You can also do a 2 hour private airboat tour for $500 if you want to do a little bit longer.
And we highly recommend these guys. Our boat captain was Dusty. He showed us a great time, was very accommodating, and had plenty of dad jokes.
All right, so our boat is here. They just dropped off the people who were on it before us, and he's going to fuel it up, and we are going to head out.
Yeah, so the nice part is we do have a private group, so it's 6 folks. I think you save a little bit of money by doing it that way. If you do have a large group, they also give you headsets, so that way the driver can at least talk to you, point things out. Also have a little ear protection, so we're going to get situated and then head out.
So the boat was really fun. He actually told a couple of us where to sit so that he could make sure that the boat was balanced, and then the rest of us just kind of sat around that. And no matter whether you get the front row or the back row, you could see everything.
So we got situated on the boat. The headsets are a really great addition. It's a hot mic thing, so we can actually hear Dusty talk the entire time, point things out, and actually talk to them like ourselves. It was really great.
Next, we headed over to see this little area that had gator nests in. So Dusty went into the area and we were actually able to see a lot of little gators. I am deathly afraid of alligators, so this was a really cool experience because they are the only alligators that I am not afraid of. After some fun airboat donuts, we headed up the St. Johns River, and that's where we saw the main attraction, the gators along the coastline here. And we saw about
40
Oh,
of them.
we saw more than that. Our son counted 40, but he missed quite a few. Again, as someone who is terrified of alligators, this is frightening, but I will be honest, I never once felt afraid. It was just that incredible moment of watching them on the shore. So as you we go by, they kept jumping into the water, which is a little bit frightening, but he did tell us that it's because they are so afraid of us. So ooh, check out that guy. He is about to go into the water. They look like dinosaurs. Like it's incredible to see this.
So we did continue cruising down the St. Johns River, kind of back to where we started. There's so much wildlife out here. There's actually a lot of cows, which I guess some of the ranchers get some grazing permits and they're allowed to leave their cows out there. Luckily, I don't think they are gator bait.
He said every once in a while they'll get a calf, but not very often. In addition to that, we did see a lot of birds, and I will say Dusty knew every type of bird that we saw, which was really cool.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed. He actually knew his stuff quite well and just was super knowledgeable, asked him questions. I think he knew most of them.
He did.
Another highlight of the airboat ride was checking out this cypress tree that we approached. And Dusty knew that there was a bald eagle that liked to hang up there. You can kind of see him as we drive a little closer.
We passed another airboat here. There are a few different companies that operate on the St. Johns River. Ours only held 6 people. That one looked like it held a lot more. So we loved having the more kind of intimate boat. But if you have a bigger group, that could be another option.
All right.
Just finished up, and that was really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think we had our son count. He was counting 40 gators or whatever.
And I think he missed a lot.
So really knowledgeable. Our driver was Dusty. He was pointing everything out. It was
all the birds, the gators, and he had just every question we asked. He knew the answer. So this was just an incredible experience. I am not a big fan of gators. Like, I have an irrational fear of them, and I still really enjoyed it. I always felt safe. We even got to do some kind of donuts, and it always felt very safe. A lot of fun. So I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it was a good time. It's a nice break from the theme parks and everything else. So if you're in between Disney and doing Kennedy Space Center, this is just a stop along the way. Definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely.
See you real soon.